కొంచెం దూరంగానే ఉంటాను కావాలంటే. హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెల్కమ్. So today's match is between CSK versus SRH. Okay, I'll start with pitch condition. So the venue is actually Dubai International Cricket Stadium. The first thing is, like, most important thing is it is like batting friendly, but actually the boundaries are very very big. So it is a high chance that batsmen will get out in the near the boundary line. There is a high chance. And both the like CSK and SRH has like big hitters, but you can see that it is like again the batting friendly wicket. So whoever wins the toss, so they'll take the batting first. So because like this is the trend for this complete 2020 IPL, so it is like whoever wins, there is high chance that wicket will slow down in the second innings. And also like dew factor will be there, but I mean always like first batting people are winning here in this stadium also. And like usually like first inning score like earlier like previous matches 180, 190, 200. Yesterday match also you have seen that there are like RCB scored 194 because of the ABD excellent batting. But I think in this particular Dubai International Cricket Stadium, so we can expect that first inning score is around 165 to 175. You can see that. So I'm predicting that around score like 160 is 170 maximum because of the pitch condition. So and also like I'll just straight away give the last match stats. So in the same venue, SRH lost to the Royals, like Rajasthan Royals, because of the Tewatia and Riyan Parag excellent batting. So you might have seen that Rashid Khan in the over, like Tewatia scored 3 continuous fours. That was the match turning point. So from there, I think the Tewatia and Riyan Parag, they scored good 4s and 6s in the Khalil Ahmed and also in the Natarajan bowling. So the Rajasthan Royals easily chased, but even if it is like last match, the chase was easy. But still I think in this particular stadium it's not that easy to chase. So whoever wins the toss, like, so they'll try to take batting first, and there high chance that they might win also, because the chasing is a little bit tougher. For example, SRH batting first, so there is a high chance that SRH will win. But still you know that du Plessis and Watson are like excellent batsmen, so they can chase also. So it all depends on the SRH bowling. So vice versa, if CSK batting first, the SRH also can win if Bairstow and Warner can click. So let's see that pitch condition. So now I will be telling you the stats between these two teams. Okay, now we can see the CSK versus SRH stats. Overall matches अभी तक जो हुआ है वो total 12 matches है. So you can see that there are like CSK won 9 times against SRH, and SRH won only 3 times. But this is like till 2019 and also the last match between SRH and CSK. Especially last match SRH won against CSK, and CSK not able to chase. So the reason is that it's not that the Warner and Bairstow actually scored a lot of runs. Warner only scored 28 runs, and Manish Pandey scored 29 runs. But interesting fact is that Priyam Garg last time he scored 51 runs, is not out, and Abhishek Sharma also scored 31 runs. You can see the bowling. Natarajan actually is like he scored, like he took 2 wickets and he had given 43 runs, but he took important wicket of Rayudu and also Jadeja. And Abhishek Sharma also took 1 wicket, that is Kedar Jadhav. And coming to CSK, you can see that the batsman like du Plessis failed. He scored only 22 runs, and Shane Watson also I think failed. But you can see that Dhoni scored 47 runs, Jadeja scored 50 runs, but even then so like I mean Sam Curran actually scored 15 runs, And in the bowling department of CSK against SRH, Deepak Chahar actually took 2 wickets and given 31 runs. He took the Bairstow wicket and also Abhishek Sharma wicket. So it is like important to consider this factor. And also like Shardul Thakur actually took Manish Pandey's wicket, and Piyush Chawla took Warner wicket. But we don't know whether Piyush Chawla or like Karan Sharma will play today. So if like Piyush Chawla he's playing, so maybe you can consider, depends on the credits of the fantasy team. Okay, so now we'll talk about top performers in between the CSK and SRH teams. Like, so in the batting, so you can see Du Plessis actually scored 307 runs like in this IPL. So out of 7 matches, he is in 3rd position. So after Mayank Agarwal and also like KL Rahul, so he is in excellent form. David Warner also scored 275 runs. He is in the 4th position on the like top batting performers. And Bairstow also scored 257 runs. He is 5th position. So you can see the biggest hitters like 3rd, 4th, 5th batsmen are in this particular match. So you should be considering all 3 batsmen. If they click, so they'll score huge runs. So also Manish Pandey is also in good nick, even though he has not scored a lot of runs, but decent of 202 runs he scored. He is in the 15th position. So you can also consider Manish Pandey, especially last match against Rajasthan Royals, he scored like good runs. So coming to the bowling, so SRH bowler Rashid Khan actually on top. So he's out of 7 matches, he took 10 wickets, and he's in the bowlers 4th position. So among the bowlers, I think Rabada is in the 1st position, and you can see the 4th position. So definitely you should consider Rashid Khan, because he can take, especially if in the 2nd innings, for example, Rashid Khan SRH is bowling 2nd innings, then I think you should consider Rashid Khan. And Sam Curran also in good form. He took total 8 wickets out of 7 matches, and he is in the 11th position. So Natarajan also sometimes he is not taking wickets, but especially against CSK last time also he took 2 wickets. Earlier you have seen that he took Rayudu and Jadeja wickets. So I think you should also consider Natarajan, because he is especially good with against CSK. So he took total 7 wickets and he is in 13th position. And Shardul Thakur 7 wicket, 14th position, 4 matches. So between these two teams, CSK and SRH, so these are the top performers. Though there will be other people who are playing very well. Like example, Khalil Ahmed is actually taking wickets. But these are the top performers between CSK and SRH. So consider the fact that CSK and SRH is playing. So I think you should think of all these top performers. So next I will be talking about each player individual stats. So we can see in the next. Okay, next we'll be talking about CSK player stats. So the first batsman is like Watson. So he scored already 250s against Sunrisers. And overall from 2018, overall total 7 matches played against Sunrisers, and he scored 311 runs in the IPL against Sunrisers. So definitely is like a good form against Sunrisers. So you can always consider him. So next batsman is Du Plessis. He is in excellent form, except last 2 matches he scored only 17 and 8. Otherwise you can see 58, 72, 43, 22, 87. So he is definitely excellent pick, and don't drop him. And next batsman is Rayudu. He is also in good option because he scored 71, 30, 42. But sometimes he failed. But I think overall last 5 matches you can see that he is playing very well. So the next one is Dhoni. So he scored 15, 47 and एक में batting नहीं आया, and 11 and 10. So he's not that consistent this year, but otherwise Dhoni, you know that is an excellent batsman. He can chase if even the target is 200. So the next one, new debut batsman is Jagadeeshan. Last match only he played. He started playing for CSK, and he scored only 33 runs in the last match. So you can definitely, like, I mean, if you are playing for a Grand League and Dream 11 or anywhere, so you can consider him in case, like, I mean, if you have careers and you don't want to take the big batsman, if you want to risk, you can try to take Jagdishan. So, and the next one is Bravo. Bravo, in one match he took 3 wickets. Otherwise, like other matches, he only took 0 wickets. In one match only he performed very well. So it's like, I feel that it's a risky option because like he's not that consistent this year. So coming to the next batsman as well as bowler all-rounder, Jadeja, Ravindra Jadeja. So you can see that he's scoring 50, 21, 7 and also took 1 week. So he's like definitely good option for the Grand League, but because he scored only 50, 21, 7, 1 wicket. So it depends on like how you want to take risk. If you want to take a risk, definitely he can be the one of the person because suddenly he takes wickets also and also scores runs. Okay, next batsman is Karan Sharma. So I think he took 2 wickets in the previous match, and another match he took only 0 wickets. So total 2 wickets. So not a great option, but if you want to try the spin, because he's a leg spinner, so he may take wickets also, you can try. The next batsman is Karan. So he's another all-rounder. So he took 15 he took 0 wickets and 15 runs in one match. In another match, no, he didn't get batting, and 0 wickets and 17 runs, 2 wickets and 0 runs and 1 wicket. So overall he's, I think, taking wickets, and sometimes he's also scoring runs. So but at the same time he can like hit very big sixes, so you can definitely include him because he is an all-rounder. So the next batsman next bowler is Deepak Chahar. So he actually took 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 1, 2 wickets in the last 7 matches. He's not in great form this year, but definitely Deepak Chahar is one of the good bowler because he's like fast bowler, and also last time he took best of wicket. So you can think of considering him, Deepak Chahar, but not in great form. So comparatively, the Shardul Thakur, next bowler. So he is definitely the great pick because he took 2 wickets, 2 wickets, 2 wickets, 1 wicket last 3 matches. So he is taking 2 wickets continuously. So definitely in 4 matches only he took 7 wickets. So you should definitely don't drop him. So consider him for all the Grand Leagues or also head to head. So next we will be talking about SRH player stats. So SRH player stats. So the first batsman is Warner. He is in excellent form. You can see the scores 45, 28, 60, 52, 48. And the second batsman, so you should consider Warner definitely. So the second batsman is Bairstow. 53, 0, 25, 97, 16 last 5 matches. So sometimes he struggles with spin. So you should think, suppose if you want to take risk, like for example dropping Bairstow with Dhoni, that you can do only if you are thinking that if you are playing for multiple teams, so maybe you can take Bairstow in one team and Dhoni in another team. So the third batsman is Pandey, 29, 30, 154. Though he's not in great form like Warner and Bairstow, but I think Pandey is like very useful. You must have seen that last match he scored 54 runs against Rajasthan Royals. So whenever the Warner or Bairstow fails, sometimes Pandey will click. So it is important to have a backup batsman. So you should consider Pandey also. Fourth batsman is Kane Williamson. So Williamson actually scored 41, 9, 3, 20, 21. Sometimes he is now actually not getting batting. So or he comes like 4th down. So sometimes he scores or big, or sometimes he scores very less runs. Like last 2 matches he's only scored 20, 22, something like that. So he's not in great form. But sometimes if you want to take risk, you can definitely take Williamson as a risk option. Because like if other teams actually not taken Williamson and you have taken Williamson and he scored big, then it will be useful. So the next one is Priyam Garg. He is like a very young batsman. He scored 51, 8, 0, 15. So he's not great form, but he scored 51 against CSK only. So if you want again in the Grand League, if you want to take risk, you can definitely consider him. So the next batsman as well as the bowler all-rounder Vijay Shankar. So he's definitely risk option because he's not taking wickets and also he is not getting batting also. So earlier he used to prove like he takes like 1 or 2 wickets and also batting 30-40 runs. But this year he's hardly got chance. I think 2 times only he played and he's not getting batting, or even batting came also like he's not scoring runs. So you can think of him in case if you have credits and also if you want to risk, you have multiple teams, then you can consider him. Same case with Abhishek Sharma. He also scored decent runs only. Sometimes he take wickets, 1 or 2 wickets. So against CSK he scored 31 last match. So you can again as a risk option you can take him. And next bowler is Rashid Khan. So definitely you can see that 2, 3, 1, 0, 3 wickets, huge wickets he is taking. Sometimes 3 wickets also, especially in the second innings. He'll be dangerous against any batsman, so he can spin very well, sometimes googly as well. So Rashid Khan is definitely, don't drop him. He is definitely great option for you in Grand League also, head-to-head contest also. Next one is Sandeep Sharma. He overall 4 matches he played, only took 2 wickets. So Sandeep Sharma, I don't think you should consider him. In case instead of Sandeep Sharma, suppose Bhuvi is playing, so then you can consider, or someone else is playing, then you should consider. Otherwise, you can drop Sandeep Sharma. That is my opinion. The next one is Khalil Ahmed. Khalil Ahmed actually last 2 matches he took almost like 2 wickets and 2 wickets last 2 matches. So he is definitely a wicket taker, but unfortunately the economy rate is very high. More than 9 runs he is giving every over. So if you are thinking he may take wickets, then you should consider Khalil Ahmed. But if you think that Natarajan is better than Khalil Ahmed, you can think of that. But I think Khalil Ahmed is, as per me, it's like he's a definitely wicket taker. Next batsman is Natarajan. Natarajan actually takes like he took last match 2 wickets and then 0 wickets, 2 wickets, 0 wickets, like that. So he's clicking in one match and another match I think he's not taking wickets. But he is definitely a good pick against CSK because last time also he took 2 wickets against CSK. So you can consider him. So next we'll be talking about Dream 11 or like any fantasy team, the final 11. So I'll provide my inputs there. Okay, so this is the final 11 between SRH and CSK. So as per me, that you should definitely take David Warner and Bairstow. Though Bairstow got out from the Deepak Chahar last time, but because he's in excellent form, maybe if he clicks, definitely he can. So, and the backup player will be Manish Pandey. In case if anyone fails between openers, and Manish Pandey definitely will be the greatest option. Then I feel that Rashid Khan is the best option because he takes a lot of wickets. Like in this series, he's in excellent form, and also like sometimes he can score 20-30 runs. Also depends on the how the batting actually clicked in SRH. So coming to the next bowler, so as I said that Khalil Ahmed economy rate is high, but I think he's wicket taker. So I feel that sometimes you should consider him because he's like definitely is taking wickets like in the previous matches if you see. So now also Natarajan is also another good option. So you can consider him in case if you want to have a more bowler options. So I think I have chosen 6 players from SRH. And again in the CSK you can see the Watson and Du Plessis, they are both in form. Though Watson is not in great form compared to Du Plessis, but Watson is a great batsman. If suppose if he is started scoring runs just like ABD yesterday, so he can score 90 or 100 runs also, or like strike rate is huge. So coming to the all-rounder section, you can see that Sam Curran is definitely a good option. He's like, you should definitely take him. But Jadeja also sometimes take wickets and runs, so you should think of considering him. So this is my opinion. And also like Shardul Thakur. So Shardul Thakur definitely take wickets, so definitely don't drop him, Shardul Thakur. So depends upon the Grand League. Suppose if you have multiple teams, maybe you can drop Manish Pandey and also like taking Dhoni or like taking Williamson or taking Rayudu from CSK. Or you have option of Bravo as well, all-rounder. So it all depends on like how you are creating. Suppose if you are playing with multiple teams, then try to use the main openers like in all the teams, because they are like playing very well. So try risking either Williamson, Raidu, Dhoni, Bravo, and also like if you suppose if you're in the all-round section, if you don't like Jadeja, maybe you can try with Bravo. If you have multiple teams, maybe you can also risk Vijay Shankar and Abhishek Sharma as well, because sometimes they also click like so अचानक से वो click हो जाएंगे तो you can it will be like same case with the Prem Garg. But don't take Sandeep Sharma, because I think he's not playing well. But like again, as I said, that you can create 11 teams in like up to 11 teams you can in the Dream 11 Grand Leagues. So maybe if you consider Sandeep Sharma as well. But if Bhuvi is playing instead of Sandeep Sharma, then definitely take Bhuvi. But I don't know, like maybe I'll update in the Telegram channel. So once like in the final 11 of the SRH and CHK players. So and also I will give one tip final by completing this video. So the tip is that generally if SRH batting first, so because they will be bowling in the second innings, so definitely you should take 3 bowlers like Rashid Khan, Khalil Ahmed and Natarajan. And suppose if CSK batting first, so you should take at least 3 bowlers, or at least maybe 2 bowlers from CSK and 2 bowlers from the all-round section. Maybe you can take Deepak Chahar, Shardul Thakur and Bravo and Jadeja. Just think of thing. And my final prediction today, because I think CSK is not in great form, maybe today they may click. I think they'll target, probably they'll do the great plans, and I feel that today CSK will win, but it all depends on who will be batting first. So suppose if you are friendly, like if you think that your team like CSK will win, so take more of CSK players and SRH less of SRH players. But if you think SRH is like winning this match, so take more of SRH. So this is like about the total final 11, and I'll update in Telegram channel that once like who will be playing after the toss, like at 7 p.m. Thank you so much for listening and watching this video.